Animated skies. The challenge of creating realistic flying creatures. The art of animation brings countless fantasies to life, among which flying creatures are the most fascinating. But making these creatures move realistically across the sky was a daunting challenge that combined art, science and technology. This article explores the complex issues and obstacles animators face when bringing realistic flying creatures to the screen. Learn about flight mechanics. The first step in animating flying creatures is understanding the mechanics of flight. This includes an in-depth study of aerodynamics, the physics of lift and thrust, and the study of real creatures such as birds and bats. Animators must understand how wing shape, beat frequency and body motion affect different flight styles, from the graceful glide of an eagle to the agile back and forth of a swallow. Imitate real actions. One of the biggest challenges was replicating the complex movement of the wings. It's not just fluttering. These include subtle movements such as twisting feathers, flexing joints and curling muscles. These details are crucial to realism and require careful observation and sometimes the use of motion capture technology. Balance between reality and fantasy. In fantasy animation, there's often a need to balance realism with imaginative design. Dragons, griffins, and other mythical creatures do not exist in the real world, so their flight patterns are not governed by strict biological rules. Animators must creatively explain how these fantastical creatures move in a way that makes sense, often taking inspiration from real animals while adding a bit of magic. The role of technology. Advanced software and technology play a vital role. Tools such as 3D modeling, rigging, and computer-generated imagery (CGI) allow animators to create detailed, realistic models of creatures. These technologies can simulate physics, wind flow, and other environmental factors that affect flight. Perspective and environmental challenges. Animating flying creatures also includes creating compelling aerial perspectives and dynamic environments. This includes depicting interactions between a creature and its environment, such as casting shadows, stirring water, or interacting with other characters. Interdisciplinary collaboration. Effective animation of flying creatures often requires collaboration between different disciplines. Biologists, physicists, and flight experts often collaborate with animators and artists to create believable depictions of flight. Conclusion. The magic of animated flight. Animating realistic flying creatures is a complex task that requires a combination of scientific understanding, artistic skill, and technical prowess. However, the results are truly magical, captivating viewers with the illusion of flight and turning the impossible into reality. Tags: animation, #flying creatures, #CGI, #aerodynamics, #fantasy animation, 3D modeling, #visual effects.